Hey, this is going to be the packaging for if you got somebody in the woods and you got to hike them out of ways. You're going over sort of a rough terrain, up and down, up a gradual slope or whatever, just to secure them in. So you'll need the Stokes basket to kind of carry them out. Easily carried, you know, with 6 guys around it to walk out. Not easily, but it's better than trying to carry a backboard. Have the backboard in the bottom of it, and or roll them onto the backboard and then put them into the Stokes. That's just for ease of extricating them out of the Stokes and putting them onto the stretcher. You'll need this green bag. The green bag in here has some webbing. It has two marked webbings on it for the seat harness and one for the chest harness, and then some other webbing to do some lashing, and then the harness in case you need to go up an angle. We're not going over that today. Some other things to bring with you guys would be some padding material, turnout coats, blankets, towels to take out with you. So Firefighter Melcy is going to be our patient. Go ahead and get in there, and then we'll start tying them in. So what we're going to do is start with the chest area here. We got him in there. Before you start stuffing padding in, this is the best to secure the chest harness and the seat harness. So the chest harness lays right across his chest. We got the 2 knots here. This goes down back behind his shoulders and crisscrosses. So this side comes up this side, and this side goes underneath to the other side. It comes up. And keep your arms down, sir. You come across here and you tie 2 these loops. And what you want to do is secure this with a half hitch so it doesn't slip through there and tighten down, cinch down on them. So just a half hitch there. And then this gets secured down here with a round turn or a clove hitch, however you want to call it. And we go on the inside of the rails, not to this outside of the rail, just so in case it rubs against something, that won't come loose. So we'll do another half hitch here, just to keep it from, you know, if he starts going, this thing won't cinch up around his head. There you go. And then tighten it down there to the thing. Okay, while he's doing that, I'm going to show you this. Here, this is the seat harness. This here, you put this right here in the center of his belt area. And then one side comes down underneath his leg as the other side goes underneath the other leg. And same kind of thing, we can't come up here, tie a half hitch here. Same thing, so when it's pulling up, these aren't cinching down and cutting off circulation. And then these get tied up about here at the shoulder height. So he is now secured opposingly. So if he tries to slide down, this one catches it. And if he slides up, this one will catch him. Just know that as you guys are working the patient and starting to carry him out, these will sometimes come loose, will loosen up on you. So you got to check the tightness of these every once in a while and tighten them up. So now that we have them secured both both ways, this is a good time to put in the padding. So you know, of course you're gonna, if they broke their leg or whatever, that you would have that splinted pillow splints or what have you. One thing you don't want to lash is, you know, the area that they're concerned about. Like if they have a hip fracture, you don't want to tighten this right down around the hip. So those are just things to consider about. So grab your padding, and one area to really think about padding is the knee area, laying flat on the area. So let's put the turnout coat underneath his knees here. There you go. That's a good padding. And then up around their shoulders is a good spot. And if they potentially got a head injury or neck injury, yeah, there's a good one for his head. If he has a head or neck injury, you'd have a seat collar on and head splints taped down to the backboard. But then we have these seat belts for what you guys are doing for the wilderness. That's probably going to be enough because we're not going in a vertical situation. So let's put the seat belt on. This here you might, depending on the... There we go. Depending on the patient, if he's unconscious, then you'd want to buckle his arms in to help keep his arms from falling out. If the guy's not oriented or awake, you know, strap his arms in so they're not going to leave. But if they're awake and oriented, can keep their own hands in, you know, we're not going to try and, you know, tie this guy down. So that's the simplest way. Now you can get like 6 guys on this and have a fun time hauling them out. Or, like they said, maybe get a UTV on the way and figure out a way to get them out that way. Peace.